We zijn aan het meeluisteren naar de Dave Clarke stage hier op Tomorrowland. En net als we daar een minuut mee bezig zijn, dan stapt de host himself hier onze studio binnen. Hi Dave Clarke.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
I'm getting through. Yes, It's interesting.
Yeah. Do you like the sound of your stage today?
I haven't seen it yet, really. I just parked the bus. Well, not me personally, the bus driver did, but I just parked the bus outside and then had to do beats. And then after I've done my interviews in the artist village, then I'll go back to the stage.
All right, but we're listening to Scuba now and it sounds very good. It's
cool.
Very fresh and summery vibes. So I think it will be a big party there. You played at Dour Festival last weekend.
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh.
And you made like a very beautiful speech. Can you maybe tell for the people who weren't there, what did you say there?
Well, you know, sometimes in life you have epiphanies, and I just had a rather extensive car accident coming from the aptly named exit of this World Festival, and so I survived that, although I'm still in a little bit of pain. And I had to get back on the horse really quick, because if I didn't, it would have been very difficult to get back in the car again and sleep in the car, because I need to sleep in cars. So I did the Dour Festival, and you know, there's so many things happening in the world right now that it's quite emotive sometimes. And so I did a speech, totally unprompted, unscripted, and it's basically about Nice. It was about what was going to happen with Turkey, because I had a feeling something was going to go down. And just the world that we're in right now with the political madness, and just saying to everyone out in the crowd that, you know, they are the future, I'm the kind of middle. But we should, and also proudly declaring that I'm actually a European, because I still will be no matter what happens with Brexit. And just saying that we have the power to change things for the good, and, you know, about unity, about defeating racism, and just about tolerance. And went on for 4 minutes. I do remember I did actually say that Boris Johnson can suck my dick, which, you know, obviously I was emotional, and actually the thought of him on his knees in front of me really doesn't work so well, so I'd like to take that one back and maybe change it with something a little bit too rude for everyone in Studio Brussels right now. But, you know, I'm just embarrassed about the politics of my country. And I mean, I understand about the European Parliament, and I think it would have been far better and a far more positive political message to be grown up and actually send a message of, do you have a vote of confidence or a vote of no confidence in the way the European Parliament is run? Yeah. And then if that would have come out, I think it would have come out a lot heavier as a vote of no confidence. And I think then France, Holland, Belgium could have also had this, because a lot of people have a vote of no confidence, but they have a lot of vote of confidence within being in Europe. And I think it would have been far better to do that. But, you know, the political people, they just don't seem to have an idea, and they just seem to think about themselves and their own direction of where they're going, as opposed to the greater good. And unfortunately, I don't know how it is in Belgium, although you guys did well without a government for about 600 days, I think.
That's true. Well is maybe an overstatement, but yeah.
Well, none of you died, so you did well. I just think it would be a good idea to have conviction politicians back, where they actually say things, even if you disagree with them, preferably not racist things, but, you know, just a different way of looking at things, and believing in what they do, as opposed to going for the middle ground, because the middle ground is basically where Tech House is, and no one wants to be there, really.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, that's a good resume of your speech at the Dour Festival. I also saw on your Facebook that you said, like, please don't hug me, because I'm still in lots of back pain. Yeah. Can I hug you after the interview, or can we hug you if we cross you at Tomorrowland?
You're quite small, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. So it's getting better, your back
I had a bit of a meltdown on Friday. I was a bit tearful because finally everything was coming through. Yeah. And I was in pain for about 3 days beforehand. But I have with me like Stein, who's like my back specialist. And
because you're doing top sport. Like tonight, you're going to play a DJ set at Tomorrowland. I can imagine you have to feel in good shape for that.
You do. I mean, I didn't realise, but I also suffer from delayed concussion, because when you go from 100 and 120 to 0 very, very quickly, then it's quite hard on the brain. And so I was forgetting things in speech for a little while. I was forgetting words, losing track of speech.
Whoa, scary.
Which is scary. And I'm almost about to lose it now, because I can feel it. And, you know, I just have to be careful. And the music can bring concussion as well, because there's a lot of bass. So I just have to take my time and get through this. I did some gigs. Portugal cancelled me because they saw the picture and they thought it'd be a good idea. And I was angry at first, and then I was really relieved. Yeah. and cancelling Buenos Aires, unfortunately, but that's going to be rescheduled really, really soon.
Okay, so you're taking a kind of a break.
I have to because
it seems like a good idea. You don't have to like.
Well, some people do. I had an argument with someone on Facebook today who basically called me a female genitalia, and just because I cancelled Portugal, but I didn't actually cancel it. They cancelled me, and then basically he said, "Yeah, after your accident, wink." And this is what you have to deal with on the internet.
You don't have to read those.
I know, but at the same time, it's like you can't get bullied.
No,
you
of course.
Fight against these pricks.
No, of course. But you know that the people at Studio Brussels, we're very fond of Dave Clarke and your music. So you're always welcome here for a good hug. And I hope the set will be okay for you tonight, and that the problems with your body will soon pass, and that you'll be the good old Dave Clarke like within a few months.
So much of the old, huh?
Have fun here at Tomorrowland, and thanks for stopping by.
Murky buckets.